Hey guys, what's up YouTube? This is Void of Just Gaming and I'm going to show you my insane triple kill madness that I was undergoing with Quillen yesterday. In the current meta, he seems to be one of the top heroes sitting at the highest tier in the meta, and that is because Quillen has insanely good burst damage. He is like one of the premier AD jungle carries in the game right now. This is because of his kit. He's got the damage, he's got the gap closers, he got an insanely powerful ult, being in stealth, getting movement speed, healing up, and having it recovered as soon as you kill a hero or manage to land an assist on an enemy hero. So yep, Quillen is a powerhouse and I am going to speed up the game a little bit. It's just because the game wasn't that fun in the beginning. A couple of people died, a couple of people have been injured, but this is basically just because we were doing a jungle job. I wanted to become a level 4 hero before entering anything, and as you can see, we are in the first encounter here. Luckily for the Dio-chan, she froze me, so I wasn't able to get into her range and kill her. But as no one is contesting this Spirit Sentinel, this is just an easy free Spirit Sentinel for me and for my team. And I can tell that the triple kills that I'm going to install are coming at the end of the game. It's because if you don't have any early kills with Quillen, you have to just ramp up as every other hero does. Of course, Quillen gets stronger as soon as he is getting more items, and because of the fact that some enemies will have more items that are on the defense than other heroes, you will just realize that some heroes become easy to kill and some heroes become even more difficult to kill. This was some kind of like a wasted scene. We were able to get them back. This is a first blood for us. Luckily for us, but unluckily, Jinna gets killed. It would have just needed another hit of me, and that Sephara would have been dead as well. So yeah, just an assist for me and no kill for me at this point. And unfortunately, the Jinna dies to the massive effects that happened afterwards, because he was just tower diving, and mages are not the best heroes on that particular field. So we've got another Dio-chan moment here. I was able to just manage to get off. I get the defeat. I try to get in here. I try to get the Necroth, but unfortunately Necroth is such a mobile hero, he was able to get away. That was unfortunate. I was sad, so I just keep continuing doing jungle stuff as I am supposed to be, but the first kill is always pretty important because it just means more gold for you, and more gold means more items. As a jungler, I always have a clear focus. Like, first focus is always try to get kills. The second focus is obviously objectives, and yeah, I mean, objectives, to be fair, objectives are more important than the single kill, but with saying that my first objective is to get the kills, I mean strategic ones, I mean the important ones. Like, for example, that's an easy thing to do, but unfortunately the Quillen is right behind me. I try to kind of stupidly outplay him, but I don't manage to do so. His cooldown is up, and I just manage to do it at the same time as he does. So I have been killed here. Quite unfortunate for me. Should have not happened. I was greedy here, but as Dio-chan is, I think she's like the weakest player in the game at this moment, and she has paper armor. There's nothing that you have to kind of grind through because there is nothing. So she's always a really nice target for Quillen, and she's also an important one because Dio-chan has massive crowd control, and I would just assume, and I might believe, is that Quillen benefits more from being mobile than not any other hero, but most of the heroes in the game. Let's say Nekroth is one of those heroes who needs to be mobile. Another hero who needs to be mobile is, of course, our friend Murad. I tried to, like, I was like, dude, what's going on? Like, I had Quillen, I was 3 levels, like, over him, like, I had the level opportunity, and the Grog is just hooking Quillen away, like, oh my god, no, this is not your... You can't be serious on that. Like, why would you do something like that? I literally had him. I could have just killed him, and there was no sense of doing so. In this match, I thought that Joker was always being a bit exposed, but every time I walked down bot lane, I just realized, or Slayer lane, or whatever you want to call it, every time I went down there, I'm like, shoot, Joker's gone again. Like, where's Joker? What's Joker doing? Like, how can Joker survive this? And Joker survived it pretty well because he was always backing off. So I had a hard time to get the Joker. Joker is quite mobile. He has this ult. Even if you are managing to get to him, he can just ult you and jump away, which is always a good way to escape things. But for me, being the jungler, I want to be as close to the Joker as I can. And in this scene, I am going in there, and I do get him. But we have another Quillen situation here. I am this time more lucky than I have been before, and I manage with the protection of the tower to get away. And I believe that the enemy Quillen would have been able to get me if he would have just followed up. Like, to be fair, I don't have that much health in that scene, and I think the Quillen could have just be at my toes, but he decided to not do it, and we have a situation here. Why in this world would you fight that fight, and why would you steal that kill from me? Secure it. Like, why would you secure that kill? That wasn't necessary at all. Yawn was just being a savage here, so things like that do happen. Maybe he just wanted to kind of like really secure it because he thought like I would have been too nimble. Maybe he doesn't know the power of Quillen. As you can see, the critical digits are just stacking up here if you manage to get behind the enemy. And shut up. And this is just great. Like, Quillen is so cool. You can be all over the field. Like, some people refer to Quillen as Butterfly 2, and I think that's true. Like, no one is so fast around the battlefield as Quillen is. He's pretty much all over the field, and that makes him so dangerous because you always have the feeling that Quillen could be in that brush. Quillen could be in that situation. Quillen can be here. I don't know what I did there. Like, to be serious, Nekroth would not have been a problem, and you will see a scene later where I show you what I mean by that. But it's like, why was I even being there? Like, that didn't even make any sense. And I was being like a retard, like, oh my god, they're approaching, oh my god, they're approaching, oh my god, oh yeah, they did approach, oh yeah, they killed me. And that was like completely waste of talent here. I could have been more beneficial, but the cool thing is, and that's going to be the first triple, and I beg you to watch it. Like, now be super. Do focus all your attention on this scene because that's going to be the first triple I am going to show you. We lost the tower. There's not much that I can do, and I was just waiting for my chance to go in there, and I use the Sephara to get to Quillen and kill him, and kill that Diu-chan. That was my intention. Like, I used the Sephara as a ramp because I knew that my ult would just like recast or be able to recast as soon as I managed to get in there. I use my ult here to get the damage buff and to ensure that we kill the Abyssal Dragon in no time. So this was like a big elite because it just felt not only quite good, but it made me feel that we have achieved something, which is the Dark Blessing buff, but as well we managed to get some gold, and I do get my 4th item. And now there is the scene. Super mobile, and I'm like, dude, no way. And this is Onslaught. Like, did you see that? Like, he basically had full health, and all it needed me to do was pushing 2 buttons, and he was dead immediately. That's how good Quillen is. And yeah, like, I'm farmed, but I'm not like super. Yeah, I'm quite farmed. Easy Sephara here. She was just beaten too far out in the open. There is the enemy Quillen again. And what I'm doing, what I'm going to do in this scene is I'm pushing my cannon minion to the tower. And this is going to be a tower for us.
Don't pester me with your fairy tales of good and evil.
And this is going to be, I think that's another necklace scene. Yeah. There we go. No, it isn't. It isn't. Like, I thought that this was going to be the second necklace scene. Maybe that was the first one. Could have been the first one. Like, I did rewatch it today in the metro. But it seemed I don't have any clue. I think the enemy surrenders at the end. That's a big deal. Like, and dead. And dead. And Joker, dead. Triple kill. Second triple kill in this game. Unfortunately, I am not able to quad or mega kill them, but this is looking good for us. I am sitting at 11 kills. This is half the kills that we managed to get through this match. Quillen is just able to get away. You can see him on the map right there. He is escaping. And of course, if you have another Quillen on the enemy team, he's as mobile as you. There's nothing around it. He will have the boots. He will have the skills. For people wondering what I'm doing right now, it's like, dude, you're level 15, what are you going to do? Is it for gold reasons? Are you like a greedy bitch? No, guys, I was not on 15 stacks. And that was the reason being why I wanted to just get 2 other minions and get my item, my jungle item, to 15 stacks. Because why would you leave an item on a lower level if you could just increase it? Joker. Yeah, have been killed here. That was something that was pretty clear. I was in the corner. I was kind of caught here by Quillen, but nonetheless, he shot me down, but I managed to sit on 14 kills right now, and that will be pretty much it. We have secured the 2 towers now. That is the fall of Quillen on the enemy team, and as I said, the enemy surrenders. Game for us, and the winner of the day is Quillen with 35% of the total damage dealt in this game. Let's see the stats, and I'm coming to an end here. As always, I would love if you leave a like, and if you liked the video and you want to see some special champions, leave a comment in the section below. And as always, feel free to subscribe and be up for more updates in Arena of Valor. And as you can see, best 5 participation, and I was tankier than our tank. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This was What If Dust Gaming. Goodbye and good night.